we can know only that we know nothing, and that is the highest degree of human wisdom. And with that said, I'm sure many of us put a lot of thought into what's going on in the world today. We want people and humanity to be better, like all 8 billion of them. People who are barely making it, people who are starving, people who are going through great loss, people with various degrees of intelligence and abilities. And we sit and judge, and we want everybody to be better and get along and be kind. But I'll tell you, in the 7 generations that I've lived through, I'm nearly 70 years old. I've taught school from kindergarten to high school. I've lived in small communities, bigger communities. And in all those years of teaching and stopping bullying and no tolerance, and it doesn't stop because we're human beings, and it is an integral force in us to survive. And so we do things like fight over boundaries, even if that boundary is a room we share with a brother, or our desk next to another person's desk in a classroom. And we look at each other's and we find fault, and we deem ourselves better. And I don't know why we think that it's going to be any different. Because truly all we can do is take care of ourselves and live with integrity and set that example, and teach our children and grandchildren and those we're around and set that example. Because I don't know how we're going to reach 8 billion people who some of them are barely surviving. And they would fight and kill in order to survive, and they do. So I'd love it if you jump in here and have some input. It's important. You know, we make a lot of noise about racism and everybody's rights and all the little sub-communities in the world and all the things that matter to us. And sometimes I think we get a little off track, or maybe a lot off track. Let me know what you think.